Welcome back, Rankers. Lots happened this week. Windows 7 launched. I haven't used Windows for quite a while now, and I know I'm quite smug about that, but there you are. And good luck with Service Pack 27, everyone. Google Social Search launched, and a lot of people have again said it's the death of SEO. We had a bit of a play with Google Wave, which the thing that I have a problem with Google Wave, which is an online live collaboration tool, is that it's asking me to do things differently, the way that I currently do them and the way that I currently work. And I think that's going to be its main problem. We've tried to use it here, and it's taken us too long to really embrace it. Like, we have to invest too much time in learning this thing. And if you're going to do that, you really want to make sure that it's something that you're going to use a lot of, because the one thing that you can be sure of in the internet industry is that, sorry, I'm looking over my shoulder because the cameraman's just arrived. And the one thing that you want to be sure of in the internet industry is that when you're learning a new tool, that it's something that you're going to use again, because so many things have come and go over the last 10 years or 15 years in this industry. So just quickly, let's quickly have a look at Google Social Search. We've done a search here for Windows 7. And basically here I've opened up the options and I've joined Morning Cam, and I've joined the experiment, the Google Social Media Search experiment, which is part of Google Labs. And I now have this little tab here called Social, and I can get the social results of my Windows 7 search. Now that basically means what Google's doing, it's going and searching the blogs that I subscribe to. It knows that through Google Reader, and it can go into Google Reader and have a look and search those blogs. I've given it permission to do that, to let it know that I want these things included. Now, I haven't yet seen terribly much Twitter results in my social search results yet. And I've got about a dozen different social media outlets attached to my Google profile, which presumably Google will be using all of those. But at the moment, the dominant theme coming through is what I subscribe to in Google Reader and those results. Now, why this is important is that when Google eventually sets this free, it'll be a bit like the results for, say, news or blogs or video within the search results themselves. It'll be an insert like this one here for news results. And you'll have it down the bottom or up the top or wherever it is, depending on the relevancy of the results. Now, why that is important is because it means you're getting results presumably from sources that you trust within your social sphere. You may not trust them. You saw one of them there was PR Warrior. No, he's a lovely bloke. But the idea being is that instead of just trusting what Google says, here's what people in your social sphere say. Now, it's not, of course, it's not the death of SEO. It's just an evolution of it. And let's go and quickly have a look at, just a comment this week too from this man, Alex Campbell, probably a lovely bloke. It was pointed out to me by someone, and I would normally ignore comments like this, except that he works for Ogilvy Interactive. And I think it's important that there seems to be this concept that SEO is somehow a dishonest art. And one of the things that Alex has said here, and this is about SEO versus social media, the required skills and mindset are diametrically opposed, creating value, transparency, respect, versus spam, trickery, and opacity, which is interesting coming from someone in the advertising industry. Now, the comment he made before that was quite rude and towards SEOs, and he's deleted that to his credit. But basically, good SEO is not about trickery, and it's not about spam. Good SEO is about good labeling. It's about good cataloging of content. You can choose not to do SEO, and you can choose to let another business like Google decide how your message is perceived in the world or how your content is perceived in the world. That's entirely up to you if you want to do that. Personally, for me as a business person, I'd rather take control of that than let another business decide what that message should be. And that's what SEO is about. It's about making sure the search engines understand what your content is about. Otherwise, if you don't do SEO, Google is going to decide for you, and chances are it may not decide the way that you want it to. In fact, I would almost guarantee you it will decide the way that you're not happy with. So to Alex, I would just say, probably need to know a little bit more about SEO, and we are happy to help, let me tell you. Okay, finally today we're going to have a look at Melvin's site. Melvin is a viewer. Where are you, Melvin? You're here somewhere. That's Melvin right there. Melvin de Bout. And this site is in the Netherlands. What have we got? hdmovietrailers.nl. And you're doing something interesting here, Melvin, because I'm pretty sure that isn't the base URL. But we'll ignore that for the moment because we will go... Yes, it is the base URL. Beg your pardon, Melvin. The first thing, the front page, your titles here are pretty good, except that this second title, you probably want to break that up. I'm assuming that is not just one title. I'm assuming it's meant to be two. Put a pipe in like you have used here. Also, I see this is a WordPress site, and we're using the all-in-one SEO pack, which is great. Make sure that you configure that for every page, and you're using it on every page. Make sure you do unique descriptions for every page, and from what I've seen so far, you are. The main issue you're going to have here, Melvin, is that you don't have a lot of text on the front page, which is going to make it difficult for search engines to index or to get a theme of what your site is about. What I would suggest in this situation is that you maybe take an excerpt from the target pages here, maybe just even take the first 25 words and put them on the front page as well. Also, you might want to think about using something like auto-linking throughout the WordPress site, something like SEO Smart Links or something like that. Let me just stop that player. The reason for that is that it will allow you to highlight certain phrases that you want linked all the time within the site. So things like movie trailers, obviously, and every time you mention the word trailers, it gets linked somewhere deeper into the site. You can also then, if you want to make it a more resource-intensive site, start linking actors' names automatically to the Internet Movie Database pages. If you want to do that, you might want to follow those links, because you're going to lose link length when you link out. But it does become more of a resource then, and more people will probably link to it automatically as well. But other than that, great looking site. And the one thing I would do is down here, we don't seem to have it, or up the top, I think we have it. Yeah, we've got new trailers and movie news as constant links throughout the site. I'd probably get another footer menu in down the bottom there, and link the other major key phrases that you're trying to rank for throughout the site to somewhere deeper into the site. And that is it for today's show. Hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.